like we could be having meetings. So at this point, is it just that we need to, this council needs to give direction if we want to go back in person, or if we want to, and utilize the hybrid, which is something I would like to be able to do. I am actually meeting you all via Zoom in a conference room at City Hall, so I am here personally. As far as I know, there's two other, the mayor and Councilmember Daysog are also here in the building. So it would not be inconvenient for me at all to be down the hall, and I'm more than happy to do that. But I do, and I did receive 2 emails from members of the public today that were expressing concerns that they've had difficulties trying to participate via Zoom. And I do appreciate the clerk's response, trying to help them to be able to call in and whatnot. But I would like to entertain having us go back and utilizing the hybrid as soon as possible. Thanks.
And by the way, when we're talking about the number of participants, there's certainly the ones that we can click on at the bottom of our Zoom screen, but we also know that we're streaming live on Facebook. So there are even more people out there in the audience watching us on different platforms, just to give that clarification. But Councilmember Knox White, I see your hand up. Go right ahead.
As I expect to hear a motion to return to in-person, I just wanted to clarify that Councilmember Herrera Spencer said that she herself will not be returning to the chambers in person and will be is planning to participate remotely from down the hall.
We'll let her speak for herself. Councilmember Herrera Spencer, is that what you said?
No, I'm not sure where my council members make stuff up like this, but no, that's not what I said.
Okay, wait, I'm going to stop you. This is an interruption. I'm simply going, Councilmember Herrera Spencer, we do adhere to our council rules, and so we don't disparage our fellow council members, our staff, or members of the public. So making things up, that was a bit harsh. Perhaps you'd want to restate that.
Well, I think I was very clear. I'm down the hall, I'm here in the building. I appreciate that there are 2 council members that are not here, but the rest of us are, and I'm happy to go down the hall and be in chambers. I'm not sure why anyone has difficulty understanding that.
I think that is literally why.
Councilmember Knox White, let me call on you next. Councilmember Knox White.
So that's why I asked, because in the past you have said that you would not be able to commit to being in person, and so I was literally clarifying. So I will just as my comments, I am more than happy to return in person once all 5 of us are able to commit to being on the dais in person at every single meeting. We have done meetings where only some people are on the dais, and it does not work well. And so, I continue to be supportive of coming back as soon as that is available. It's great to hear that we have the technology to allow the public to be hybrid. This is my antepenultimate meeting. If in the next 2 meetings we are able to get all 5 of us on the dais, I'm happy to be there.
Well, I think that's open to a fuller council discussion, but Councilmember Herrera Spencer, you've got your hand up, so go ahead now.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to speak for myself. And some people may not know this, but as part of council, we have always had the ability to not be present at every single meeting and to call in and participate that way. And now, so that's not a change. And I think it's unfortunate that there's anyone that would suggest that we have to go beyond what we're allowed to do. There have been times in the past that I've not been able to participate in person, and it's impossible to, I think, actually commit to that 100%. However, I am more than able to attend as able in person, but I could not, of course, anticipate that I will always be able to do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Vella.